Good morning, and welcome to our Resiliency Series entitled Embracing Your Personal Failures. This is day 3. We have had 2 fantastic days looking at 2 reasons why we should embrace our failures. And I am appreciative of those of you who have remarked, who have emailed me, informing me how beneficial the 2 reasons have been to you. We still have a long way to go. 21 compelling reasons why we should embrace our personal failures, developing the level of resilience we need so that we can grow and be that formidable spirit, have this formidable character, and possess that indomitable spirit so that we can achieve that which divinity has in store for us. Today, we are looking at the 3rd reason why we should embrace our personal failures. Reason number 3 is failure reveals our true values. Failure reveals our true values. When things collapse around us, when we discover what really matters and what was merely noise or ego-driven, we discover and we say we have failed. When the fanciful reveals itself, when the ugliness of the fancifulness begins to show, when the undeniable character begins to show, when all that glitters is discovered and we know it's not gold, we say that we have failed. Failure reveals our true values because it strips away everything superficial, and exposes what genuinely holds meaning in our lives. Failure exposes that. When success fades, when plans crumble, or dreams fall apart, when the noise of ambition and the ego quiets, leaving behind only what is essential. And what are those things? Our deepest thoughts, our deepest convictions, our empty or perhaps our satisfied relationships, our dissatisfied friendships. When all the sources of our supposedly successful lives are stripped away from us by the circumstances of our lives, we say we have failed. This is where we begin to ask the question, what really matters? In the glow of our success, it is always easy to confuse our achievements with our identity. We may chase recognition, we may chase comfort, we may chase control, believing these things define our worth. And we may link, we may attach, we may connect our worth to our achievements. What we have, I must say to us all, does not always reflect what our heart desires. We may have possession and still feel dispossessed. We may have achieved much but still feel empty. We may have attained heights and volumes of recognition but still feel empty. And that's because our values were out of alignment. Our values were out of alignment with our practice. There's a disconnect. or there was a disconnect. And that disconnect created some dissonance. It created the opportunity for failure to walk in and attach itself to that which you wanted. When failure attaches itself to the foundation of our lives and failure shakes those foundations, we are forced to ask hard, clarifying questions. For example, we may ask, what truly matters to me? What am I willing to stand for when nothing seems to be working? In that honest reflection, with that honest reflection, our authentic values rise to the surface. And like oil rising to the surface, we can distinguish what is water and what is oil. Failure becomes that mirror that shows us whether our motivations were rooted in passion or pride, in service or in self-glory, self-worship. Failure separates what is lasting from what is temporary. And we need to be willing to embrace failure because it's the only way we would be able to receive the internal rewards that we need. We would be able to differentiate the external benefits or the supposed external benefits, internal rewards. When failure exposes that, when we discover our values, we rediscover our internal compass. When we discover our internal compass, we rediscover our integrity, our love, our compassion, our faith, and our purpose. Those things that will drive us forward, that will propel us forward. Those things that will sustain us through the difficult times. In this way, failure is not a loss, but a revelation. It helps us realign our lives with what is real, what is enduring, and what is life-giving. It helps us understand. It helps free us from the illusions and calls us back to the core of who we really are. Failure exposes our true values. It reveals our true values. It highlights our true values. It brings us to connect with our true values. The question is, will we follow ourselves to be discovered by our heart, or will we allow the sentiments, the temporary sentiments, move us from getting aligned, move us further from getting aligned to that which is important to us? Would we be, or are we willing to stand up to ourselves and appreciate, embrace the exposure that failure has revealed to us? It's a new day. It's a day when we can start over, when we can embrace the failures of yesterday. It's a new day when we can realign ourselves, refocus our values, and in that way we can develop a degree of measurement. We can develop a structure that would help us measure where we would want to go, how we would want to get there, and do what is required so that we can benefit from our failures, so that we can move forward from the failed experiences that we have had. Failure reveals our true values. Thank you for coming by today. We do hope that this presentation today will benefit you, will be a blessing to your heart. If you are satisfied with the content, we ask that you tap the like button and that you subscribe if you haven't. But please be sure that you share with others as well what you have received from Breaking Through Barriers 360 channel. Let someone else know what can benefit them. I always say that a satisfied customer is the best promoter, the best advertiser, the best marketer that anyone, any company, any agency, any community would love to have. Thank you so much. And we look forward to you joining us again tomorrow for day 4, when we look at another compelling reason why we should embrace our personal failures on our resiliency journey. See you tomorrow.